RAQ Report. Yo, what the lick reading? Welcome back to the RAQ Report. This is an emergency segment because I literally been sitting on this all morning. And before I get into that, I want to give a couple shout outs real quick. I want to give a shout out to my brother Easy O'Hare for even turning my coattail to this video. And secondly, I want to give a shout out to Live and Direct Hip Hop for providing the content. And I don't know who the shorty is, but this video I'm about to show y'all will probably ruffle some feathers. It could be a bit controversial depending on who you talk to. Don't let me lip box. Let's take a look.
I don't care if nobody says, bro, Gen Z killed hip hop. Gen Z, my generation, single-handedly killed hip hop. And I just don't understand how whack, how terrible, how mid, how mediocre you have to be at making rap and hip hop music that a 50-year genre of artistic expression was killed in one generation. Like, y'all literally successfully gaslit the world into believing that all these terrible rappers that you guys swore up and down was just so good and revolutionary that you killed a genre of music. And I will never forgive you guys for that. I will never forgive you guys for making fun of people who took rap and the craft of making hip hop music serious. I will never, ever, ever forgive you guys for making melody rap a thing. Take that shit over to R&B. Oh wait, you can't, because you know that that shit wouldn't fly in R&B because R&B has a standard to it. But when it comes to rap music, all of a sudden there's no way to rap. Rap is just so subjective, and it's not, because any other genre of music is not subjective. Not in the way you guys try to make rap music. And I don't understand what the constant discredit for serious rap music came from, but I think it has something to do with my generation and their whole entire try-hard brigade. Their whole entire, oh, why you being a try-hard? Why are you smart? That's probably why a bunch of y'all was fucking idiots and failing classes back in school, because you thought that being smart and studying for your shit was just such cred. It would just give you the ick that you're just good at something, but yet being embarrassed in the presence of somebody that's good at something made you want to downplay it, because most of y'all were not built to be rappers. You're not supposed to be even making music in the first place, and instead of accepting the no, you decided to bully, cyberbully, gaslight, and manipulate the whole entire industry into accepting your mediocrity bullshit.
See what I'm saying? Now, first, I ain't never heard a Generation Z person talk like that. But this kid right here is basically saying that you guys, Generation Z, the Generation Zers, single-handedly destroyed a genre. And we're gonna play a little bit more, and we're gonna break this down, because there's no way possible that I would have enough time right now to break this all down, because it's so many layers. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna break this thing down in parts. Now, apparently it was a Generation Zer went viral after going on a whole rant saying Generation Z, his own generation, killed hip hop. Now, I never heard a Generation Zer diss their own generation. And I ain't gonna lie, that statement got the internet on fire right now. But as somebody from the Generation Y era, I think this conversation deeper than what people making it seem. See, every generation blames the next generation for ruining hip hop. The older generation saying our generation ruined it too. They hated auto-tune, they hated ringtone rap, they hated snap music. They said that hip hop was becoming too commercial. So hearing Generation Z get blamed now by Generation Z, diabolical. Honestly, it sounds a little bit familiar, wouldn't you say? Sound a little bit nostalgic, a little bit of deja vu. But I will say this though, social media changed music forever. Attention span shorter. Albums don't breathe no more. Everything about viral moments now. And Generation Z grew up inside the internet culture. So naturally the music reflects it, you dig what I'm saying? But is that really killing hip hop or just evolving it? We got more to talk about in part 2. RAQ Report.